We just received information about even more vehicles getting buffed and nerfed in this super test server. This is what Wargaming is testing right now at least, and I have to say I am quite excited about two tanks getting buffed in the American heavy tank texture line. T32 and M103, and T32, guys, oh boy, I think T32 will be quite a beast in tier 8. I'm very much looking forward to playing with T32 with those new values. And also there is one of the longest awaited nerfs in today's video, in today's vehicle list. M44 is finally getting hammered. This is the tier 6 artillery, which you know is simply way too powerful right now, and this is why it gets played so much as well right now. It is absolute abomination finally getting hit. But let's start from the bottom. Let's start from M3 Stewart, which is the first vehicle I'm going to talk about in today's video, which received some buffs, some love, total hit points, or is going to receive if those changes go through. Once again, I have to say that characteristics are not final, are subject to change, keep that in mind. But they're thinking about adding more hit points to the stock turret, to the upgraded turret, you know, like 15 extra hit points, then the aiming time down to 1.5 seconds, and also dispersion on the 37mm gun as well was made better. It is a low tier vehicle, but you know, if you're a fan of this, well, congratulations. Next up, T6 medium tank, also more hit points, 60 hit points with the stock turret, and what is that, 65 hit points, yes, with the upgraded turret. Also more speed, 40 now moving forward and 16 moving backwards. No gun handling buffs, no other things right over here, simply some mobility and hit points. Moving on, tier 5 D1 heavy, ladies and gentlemen. Now we get to the heavy tank territory. D1 Heavy is going to receive 50 extra hit points. As you can see, also the reverse speed, not the top speed, but only the reverse speed was made better by 4 kilometers, buffing it up to 14 kilometers per hour. The mantlet armor is now roughly 175 effective armor. Turret view range was made better by 20 meters, so from 330 up to 350, which helps you, you know, to get some assistance when you are a frontline warrior in your D1 Heavy, simply spotting enemy vehicles. Also, gun handling slightly better, aiming time from 2.3 seconds down to 2 seconds, and gun dispersion during turret rotation or traverse from 0.16 down to 0.12. And I know there are weirdly many fans of D1 Heavy or D1 Heavy fans who enjoy those buffs. I don't know what you guys have with D1 Heavy. Many of you are actually requesting to see this on the channel as well. Maybe we'll see. Next up, M6. Tier 6 heavy tank in that tech tree, and here thinking about sharing some love towards M6 with the mobility buff, same as on D1 Heavy, reverse speed from 10 up to 14, then 100 extra hit points. The gun mantle is made better, roughly 200 millimeters thick of effective armor value actually on the gun mantlet, then the view range better on both turrets, the stock turret up to 330 and the upgraded turret 10 meters better up to 360 from 350 meters view range. Aiming time from 2.3 seconds down to 2 seconds, and also DPM buff from reload time buff from 7.6 seconds down to 7 seconds. This is what they are thinking about doing to the M6. But now, T29, ladies and gentlemen, no, it is not going to get buffed, it is actually getting nerfed, because, you know, T29 in tier 7 is actually quite a dominating force, and Wargaming thinks it needs to receive quite a heavy hit. I don't know if it actually needs that heavy hit, or what do you guys think? Because the view range, you know, let's start with that, nerfed from 380 down to 370, aiming time with the 105mm gun from 2.3 seconds up to 2.7 seconds, reload time almost 2 seconds longer. 1.8 seconds longer reload time from 11.4 up to 13.2, and also it is, they're going to make it more sluggish. from 25 hull rotation speed down to 23 degrees per second. So D29 hit pretty hard. What do you think, guys? Did it need this type of slapping? I know this is going to make quite a big part of the community quite sad actually, because D29 has so many fans in this game, understandably. So what do you think about that if you are a fan of D29 yourself right now? Because moving up to tier 8, D32 and D32. So gun dispersion during hull movement is made better on both hulls or on both suspensions. The stock version from 0.24 down to 0.18, and with the upgraded one from 0.21 down to 0.16, so better gun handling. Same goes to the mobility, which was buffed by increasing T-traverse speed on both suspensions, with on the stock suspension from 20 up to 25, and with the upgraded suspension from 25 up to 29 degrees per second, which is going to make this vehicle less sluggish. At the same time, view range was getting a slight nerf, actually from 400 down to 390 meters view range. But now let's talk about the gun, the top 105mm boomstick on D32, which is going to receive extra penetration on standard round, buffed from 208mm up to 218, and also the premium round is going to receive a little buff, extra 7mm of penetration from 245 up to 252. At the same time, DPM made better, reload time from 9.4 seconds down to 9 seconds, aiming time made better from 2.1 seconds down to 1.9 seconds, and also dispersion at 100 meters from 0.40 down to 0.38. So yeah, buffs basically all around. The gun handling made better by improving the suspension, then the mobility made better, then the penetration, reload time, aka DPM, accuracy, aiming time, yep, something all around. And the D32 is quite a beast already, hull down, talking about the armor, no changes to the mobility, nothing like that. So this was D32. Next up, M103, the tier 9 American heavy tank, and this is the final vehicle over here. T110 E5 is not receiving anything, no buffs, no nerfs planned right now at least. But what is Wargaming thinking about doing to the M103? Some buffs and nerfs at the same time actually. For example, what they're going to buff: increased armor of the commander's cupola for the T140's turret up to around 200mm thick effective armor value. So this is the commander hatch buff, which it definitely needed, but is it enough? Gun dispersion during hull movement for both suspensions, for the stock one from 0.2 down to 0.18, and with the upgraded one from 0.18 down to 0.16. But at the same time, the turret traverse speed is actually getting nerfed for both turrets, with the M89's turret from 32 down to 24, and with the upgraded T140 from 32 down to 26 degrees per second. But the gun dispersion during turret traverse was made better from 0.1, which is already quite good, you know, down to 0.06 actually. But at the same time, a bit more sluggish, not like that drastically for the stock suspension from 26 down to 25 degrees per second, and for the upgraded suspension from 28 down to 27 degrees per second hull rotation speed. Also, ammunition capacity, it is going to receive extra 12 shells and 100 extra hit points up to 1950. So this is what they are thinking about doing to the one of the oldest heavy tank lines in this game, T110 E5's line. Well, T110 E5 was not actually, you know, one of the oldest, but there have been some changes, like T34 was a tier 9 heavy tank back in the days, and T30 was the tier 10, but they have done some switcheroos over there. But, you know, let me know what you think about that in the comment section down below, please too. Now, talking about one of the longest awaited nerfs, M44, which has been dominating low tiers, has been super annoying in the low tiers because this vehicle was so good, it was quite popular, and many times there were triple M44s per team, like both sides. 3 M44s. This is no fun, guys. So let's see what they're thinking about doing. They are nerfing the 3 big things: accuracy, aiming time, and reload time on M44. Dispersion at 100 meters for both guns, for the stock one from 0.74 up to 0.82, and for the upgraded one from 0.72 up to 0.80. Aiming time also nerfed extra 1 second, 1.2 seconds actually on the howitzer M1 from 5.2 seconds up to 6.4 seconds, and for the M45's gun from 5.4 seconds up to 6.2 second aiming time. So this is not going to be that snappy anymore. And also the reload time will be nerfed on M44. Reload time for the M1 howitzer from 23 seconds up to 27 seconds, and for the M45's howitzer from 22 seconds up to 28 seconds. M44 nerfed, ladies and gentlemen. Mobility stays the same, everything else stays the same, but the three big things what matter on artillery: accuracy, aiming time, reload time, all were hit. Was that enough? Was that not enough? What is your take on it? Let me know, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoyed. You can consider yourself being informed now. Once again, let me know what you think about all of this, what I covered in today's video, in the comment section down below, where you can also find the subscribe button. Helps out the channel a lot together with the like button. Love you all. Stay awesome, stay sexy, stay beautiful, stay naked. Take care and bye.